Hi friends, in this video we are going to discussing about NISM Series 8 Equity Derivatives mock test for Chapter 10. First question, what must be a broker obtained from a client before allowing derivatives trading? Option A, Aadhaar only. Option B, risk disclosure document. Option C, PAN and photograph only. And option D, margin report. Correct answer is option B, risk disclosure document. As per SEBI, every client must receive and acknowledge RDD before dealing in F&O. Next question. Risk profiling of clients is important to option A, minimize brokerage losses. Option B, select the best stocks. Option C, recommend suitable financial products. And option D, increase volume. Correct answer is option C, recommend suitable financial products. Next question. A client declares income below 1 lakh but is actively trading derivatives. The broker should option A, do nothing. Option B, block the account. Option C, request financial documents for reassessment. And option D, report to RBI. Correct answer is option C, request financial documents for reassessment. Next question. As per SEBI guidelines, unsolicited advisory services option A are allowed if profitable. Option B allowed for intraday trades. Option C strictly prohibited. Option D must be signed off by client. Correct answer is option C strictly prohibited. Next question. Who is responsible for ensuring the client understands the risk of F&O trading? Option A SEBI. Option B clearing corporation. Option C stockbroker. And option D depository. Correct answer is option C, stockbroker. Next question. Which of the following statements is true regarding investor grievance redressal? Option A, investors must go to court. Option B, all complaints are resolved by brokers. Option C, Scores platform allows online filing of SEBI complaints. Option D, investors must approach NSE head office directly. Correct answer is option C. Scores platform allows online filing of SEBI complaints. Next question. What is the maximum time allowed by a broker to resolve a client's complaint? Option A 7 days, option B 15 days, option C 30 days and option D 60 days. Correct answer is option C 30 days. SEBI mandates resolution within 30 days. Next question. A sub-broker making misleading promises is violating option A, IPO allotment process, option B, client privacy rule, option C, code of conduct and option D, clearing rule. Correct answer is option C, code of conduct. Next question. As per SEBI, cold calling clients to offer F&O tips is option A good marketing practice. Option B, allowed with written consent. Option C, violation of sales norms. And option D, necessary for volume. Correct answer is option C, violation of sales norms. Next question. A new investor claims to have 5 lakhs in income. Broker must be option A, allow high risk trading immediately. Option B, wait 3 days before approval. Option C, validate income source. And option D, require 10 lakh fixed deposit. Correct answer is option C, validate income source, ITR or salary slip. Next question. The first step in grievance redressal is option A, NSE helpline. Option B, SEBI scores. Option C, approach broker. And option D, go to court. Correct answer is option C, approach broker. Next question. If a registered broker is found mis-selling F&O to unqualified clients, SEBI may be option A, fine the client. Option B, cancel the client's trades. Option C, suspend or cancel broker's registration. And option D, send alert to media. Correct answer is option C. Suspend or cancel broker's registration. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe. Happy preparation.